So, all right. Hello, hello, hello. I was gonna wait on some people to get on here, but listen, I don't have a lot of time. So I was I've been reflecting, right, on spiritual activity. Okay. And it's been really enlightening the last couple days, right? Let me get in this house. Let's close that. Okay. Very enlightening. And the full moon has just passed, right? I don't even think I'm gonna turn that light on. Move, Ace. Okay. I think I got my light together. My desk is an absolute mess. I haven't sat down here in the Saturn hour yet. So it is an absolute mess. All right. Let me see. All right, let me go find my headphones and then I'm gonna cut the camera on. I probably shouldn't have went live yet. I'm gonna do a reading too. Girl, why you never ready? For as long as you took, you better look like Halle Berry or Beyonce. Then we get married. Make sure y'all like the video while y'all doing all that. That's so sweet. Girl, why you never ready? I was outside, but I'm done being outside. I'm done being outside. The problem is, after I get done talking on here, I never put anything up. I be like, I need to cleanse everything. I gotta spray it down. Dirty Diana. Um, oh, y'all gotta suffer with me. So the title of this video is "The Most Painful Thing is Inactivity." Right. So during this time of spiritual, a lot of, a lot of dreams manifesting. I'm gonna talk like with some sense. A lot of dreams manifesting, right? A lot of our intentions that we have set is kind of showing up. in our forefront, right? And so it's almost like you being tested every goddamn day. It's so funny. Like I'm at the part of something that I'm watching with Shiva and Shakti, but it's really Shiva and Parvati. And she going through all these quote unquote tests, like Shiva tests, right? In order to one come into union with herself to know that she is an embodiment of Shakti, Adi Shakti, right? And it's like she going through all these tests. And when we read about the Divine Mother, we see that these tests ain't just as easy as one, two, three. Like the test not as easy as one, two, three. So it kind of looked like the shit that we going through to me. I don't even think I got the big lighter in here, so I guess I'll light an incense. So I was talking to my sister right before we came on, and I love my sister. I love the relationship I got with her. People is so crazy. I be hating to take off long periods of time from doing like what I'm supposed to be doing spiritually. That's what I mean when it comes to like inactivity. Like when I read about inactivity, I was like, oh yeah, something else needs to be happening. This is not working for me. I'm trying to light this candle, but I need my long lighter. So it's a lot of confusion as well right now too. Hold on, let me close this real quick. Hold on, I'm still talking because it's a lot of retarded ass energy that people want you to respond a certain type of way. I'm about to pull cards. But I gotta find this lighter. What's up, kid? Hi, mother. You have some more gumbo? Yeah. Are you want some gumbo? What time is it? You just what? You really just ate though. Okay, you can get some more gumbo. I'll have a corn dog. You want that or you want some gumbo? All right. Does HEB or Walmart have Peeps? I doubt it. I think Peeps is only around Easter time. That's not true. Can you turn on that lamp? Because then we get Peeps around January. No, I think it was Easter. Oh, y'all. I'll let you. I just need one. You see my headphones? I think I took them off in the car. Anyway. Okay, hold on, y'all. Girl, I am just never ready. Okay, inactivity. Let me turn this headphone off then. I had to turn my headphones off for it to be going through there. All right. So, I am going to read it, but I need my notebook. Because I've been getting downloads about what I need to be doing. All right. Get a wisdom oracle. Because I haven't pulled no cards since the last reading. And it's so crazy. Like, spirit guides, dear divine, please bless and charge us with the energy to bring balance to our complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. What is above is below. I found my green notebook. Milk and honey in reverse. So, of course, I'm going to say, like, more spiritual baths need to be taking place. Cleaning up, chop wood in reverse. So, it's still some donations that need to be happening. And then a change in the wind. Getting prepared to move. Okay. So, I'm about to write that down. All right, and then rituals. And I just heard preparations. So making preparations and getting prepared, cleaning up.
And then 5th house is activated. So 5th house say fun, joy, romance, pleasure, inner child, entertainment, sexual relations, games, gambling, children, dating, self-expression, drama, sports, hobbies, films. And then I also know that 5th house is mantras and prayer and meditation. And then it says Prince. Okay. So somebody literally need to clean up and prepare. Somebody could be asking them to go out. And then it says romantic charm and potential for power. So this don't have to necessarily be like out. This is like a garden. This is also about planting seeds. These could be literal seeds. And then not for you is in reverse. So playing checkers is not for you. So Spirit is saying that it could have been somebody that tried to deny you something, and then it says deep knowing, and then not for you. So they tried to deny you something, and Spirit says you already know what you're supposed to be doing. Basically, not even just you know what you're supposed to be doing, but they may not know. So somebody tried to deny you access to something, or you were denied access to something, and you was like, no, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing in order to. And that card flipped over. So something could be at a distant future. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And then it's the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the Queen of Wands upright. This is very interesting. Not for you. So that Queen of Swords in reverse is coming over that not for you. So it's a Virgo. A Virgo could be speaking out saying, okay, this Libra, or could be Aquarius too. It's not for you. But maybe this Leo is. 5th house is activated, and then the moon in reverse. Somebody could have found out about somebody else. Look at this. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, this definitely probably was a woman that spoke up or spoke out about some shit during this time, saying some shit to you to make you feel trapped. Make us feel trapped. Oh, damn, the Tower in reverse was hanging up on one of that. So during this period, during this time, like somebody could be trying to get you out of your element. Get you to be, I don't know, maybe somebody has a Gemini Chiron. Shit, if you do have a Gemini Chiron, I got a Gemini Chiron. In Western astrology, if you do got a Gemini Chiron, maybe, you know, whatever that wound is, maybe not being able to speak up, speak out. The Tower in reverse. Keeping all that shit inside your mind, not letting it come out your mouth. And kind of sending it, I'm going to be honest, like sending it up to God. Right, Ace? Up to the goddess. Up to the goddess at the end of the day. And look, it say change in wind. Third house is activated. Gemini house. Ooh. What's this change in the wind? And then look, you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. What's changing the wind? That look like going a different way. Look at that. The Ten of Swords in reverse. I can't stand that card. I don't care what deck it's in. I cannot stand that card. The Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's like, it's so crazy. It's super crazy. The Tower in reverse. So it could be as if, oh, motherfucker still stabbed you in the back. This not about making up with them either. This is going a different way. When you would normally make up with somebody and try to squash some shit, try to get some understanding, or I don't know. The Tower in reverse is just like, no. Not letting somebody in your energy, in your divine energy. And then also recognizing where you probably fucked up at too. Ten of Swords in reverse. The Chariot in reverse, where you went the wrong way. Where you went against your instinct, your deep knowing on something. Like deep down inside. Like this is where we are now. This is where we are now. I don't know where y'all at. I know this is where I'm at. This is where I'm going. Chariot in reverse. What's in front of that chariot? The Six of Swords. Peaceful and calm waters. What's deep about this Six of Swords card, right? This is a fire air sign. This is a fire air sign, right? So this is the Gemini in Sagittarius. This is the fire air sign, right? And the funny thing is, this Six of Swords, this particular Six of Swords, it only has one person in there. There's nobody else in the boat. Like, you really just like packing your shit and getting the fuck on. And instead of letting the waters guide you, it's more so like you letting the ravens, the owls, the birds, you know, like something that's on the outside guide you. Something that flies. I don't know. Maybe it's a fucking dragon. The Eight of Cups and the Strength card. The Eight of Cups and the Strength card. The Eight of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. There's definitely a heart chakra awakening or a clearing in the heart chakra. But there's still some things you got to work on. Look, Three of Cups in reverse. It's still some things you got to work on. You gotta learn to be by yourself and know that you're not by yourself. Okay? And whatever part of your journey that you're in, you got to recognize that you're not really by yourself. Okay? So that's where spiritual inactivity comes in at. All right, back to the title. Okay? That's where spiritual inactivity comes in at. When you think that you are by yourself, you are inactive. That is a good way to check your temperature. Okay? You are inactive. If you are sitting in a room and you're not cracking up at the downloads that you're receiving, you're not enjoying what you do either. Three of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. That's a big leap. That's a big leap. So, somebody wrote out a petition with the Strength card. Somebody wrote out a petition, got their hands dirty, did some spiritual work, which is okay. Sometimes shit needs to just be bust down to the, you know, to the waters, to the fire. Ashes burn. Look, ashes to the fire, to the water. A burn bowl. That's exactly what it is. A burn bowl. Those are always fun. Three of Cups in reverse with the Tower in reverse. The Two of Pentacles. So during this period of time, a lot of us is experiencing the ability to balance like what we really want to be doing and what we should be doing. Okay. Somebody could be exercising and, you know, wanting to exercise and being more, having a lot of more motion, I guess. That's, or forms of yoga. What's Two of Pentacles? Look at that. The Nine of Wands. Yep. Busy as fuck and being outside. Nine of Wands with the Strength card. The Hierophant in reverse. So you got to be careful about, you know, who you outside with, what you doing outside, making good decisions. Making good decisions. And also what you eating with the Hierophant in reverse. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I don't know. I was thinking about a barbecue, but that just could just be something just popping up in my head or something about a barbecue. It's so funny. Somebody with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Somebody, man, this so crazy. This so crazy. Somebody's third eye is opening up, right? And it's the ability to see everything in the room. Everything in the room. I mean, the shit that's happening in the back, the front, the back, all over the place, right? Not even just the room, but even in the situation. Even in the situation with the Seven of Swords in reverse, like, you can see things happening and playing out during this time. So Spirit is definitely giving you a lot of visions, a lot of dreams, and a lot of motion. What's the Devil in reverse? The Four of Pentacles. Just be careful who y'all give y'all time to, but I see y'all making the right decision. Alright, I ain't gonna keep reading on that energy. Alright. I'm about to get a guidance card. So we can be active. Shit. I got some new cards coming. I'm super excited. Ooh, let me get that off my book. Hey, Amazing Grace. All right. All right. What are we getting prepared for? What's the next step that we should take? And our divine ancestors, spirit guides, the mother of air, boundaries. Oh, I was trying to run away from it. Could be it with a Scorpio, a Gemini, or a Leo, or this could be you. Trust the path. The shaman. Fifth house is activated. And somehow, some way, my altar oil just fell over. How? Okay. Love overflowing, altar of water. And it came out in reverse, and I'm going to leave it in reverse. But past, present, and future. Past. Boundaries. Stay true to what you feel for you. Honor your boundaries. Approach with discernment and speak your truth and make decisions based on your assessment of facts. Be honest, upfront, and direct, but be aware. Even constructive criticism can be wielded like a weapon. When this blunt mama ancestor shows up, she wants you to be logical and unbiased with strong communication. The mother air is the leader who brings wise crone energy. Interesting. This matriarchal ancestor rules with a iron fist. From the head, never the heart. Her compassion is often underestimated at first glance. So it says ancestral medicine. That's the one I'm going to read. Are you suppressing your emotions? We all have those hard-headed queens in our language. You don't want to get on their bad side. Where can you use this wisdom in your life? So it kind of seems like not speaking up. Like at the end of the day, not speaking up, not speaking your truth. That's something that's in the past. So present. So right now, fifth house being activated. It says trust the path. Setbacks are a part of your growth. You are trying to figure out what to do. The answer is do the right thing. You are more than the present moment. There is a spiritual solution for every challenge. You have a need for a very structure and guidance you usually run away from. You are on the path, my beloved. You are trying to fit into a group, but you naturally stand out. Traditional structures are your friends in this moment. In the other words, don't rock the boat. So, interesting. So, ancestral medicine, wounded healer. I told y'all that Chiron was being agitated. Wounded healer, take care of yourself. Yes, your pains and traumas always yes, your pains and traumas allow you to help others. Turn this energy of love inward now. That's so crazy. Like, that's something that I read right before I came on here. It says, the past, it says, if you keep reliving something in the past, instead of making it a trauma and a pain, make it beautiful. Like, tell your story. That's what this shaman is saying. Oh, well, the mother air, boundaries, being able to speak up, speak your truth. You know, what's crazy? Man, listen. In this moment that I know a lot of people are going through, right? Oh my goodness, it's so crazy. I've just been learning too much in the last in the last week. Listen, false witnessing is something that it's just been so loud in my ear. Okay, false witnessing. This is so crazy. And it say trust the path, right? And I was I was man, I was listening to some Bible stuff, right? And they was talking about the 7 sins that Jesus Christ hate most, right? And one of them was false witnessing. It said that that's what ended up making Jesus be hung on the cross or something like that, right? And so, and that came, that was me going down a rabbit hole, right? But that came from the beginning part of something else that I was listening to, and it said that during this time right now, you've been in inactivity. Like, you probably been busy and been doing stuff, but it's not as quick into play as you want it to be. And then it's not pretty. You get what I'm saying? It's a trust the path, right? Let me show y'all this card. The shaman shows up in the energy of great ancestor, a healer, a storyteller, philosopher, and artist. He was well known as the Zulu shaman. The shaman is a personal message from the divine, a wise counselor and mentor. So just when you may have felt like you was about to give up, or you wanted to give up, or you wanted to stop doing something, or whatever the case is, that's when now you stepping out. You get what I'm saying? But probably was quiet because motherfuckers that said so much shit about you, about what you do, whatever the fuck. It's like, why you wanna talk about me? Why you wanna be in my business? Motherfuckers that wanted to work with you, spiritual partnership in reverse. Let's see what the future holds. Somebody trying to act like they love you, and there's so many others that really do. Pisces in reverse. Girl, why you never ready? Cancel plans. Somebody's supposed to be going on vacation that might get canceled. Because you ain't going with that person. And you're like, dang, why this get canceled? Why this getting canceled? Just trust that shit. The ancestors then stepped in on something. It also be a moment when you probably like be wanting to be friends with somebody or something, right? Or talk to them or something. And then shit just be happening. And you like, damn, why the ancestors acting up like that on this person? Shit just be happening to people that's around you. Like, damn. My spirit want to take my little friend away. Too messy. This me. This me following spirit. I just went in the room and found that purse. All day. Alright. Now I got my good cards around me. Oh look, 333, support. I don't even know what these angel cards at. That's the crazy part. So it says growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talent. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it is time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. So, I don't know what anybody else doing, but I know what you're doing. I know what you're supposed to be doing. And if it involves being in somebody else's business, then you're doing the wrong thing. Second and seventh house is activated. So definitely, if it involves you being in anybody's business. And when I say that, I mean like even helping somebody, speaking towards them, going off on them. Like, you don't need to be doing none of that. Okay. Trust the path. If you being led to be quiet, fifth house, okay, activation, it says go inward. Not let that shit outward. Okay. So careful with that. All right. The altar of water in reverse. So the altar of water is love overflowing. Divine love, romantic love, communion love. Every kind of love is pouring through you. This is the beginning of something beautiful. Make way for your joy of new love. This new relationship can be a friendship or a new suitor. It could even be a career partnership that you love, or even a renewed love for already existing person or situation in your life. All right. Either way, you are worthy and deserving of this magnificent new blessing. The water ancestors represent emotion. Allow the seeds of joy to blossom with the energy of boundless love, and you can give back to your community. Okay. And then it says libations is an act of love. I was looking at that and I just was like, maybe you pouring your libations at the wrong altar or the wrong way. And it's not really a wrong way to pour libations out, right? But there is some inappropriate, I don't know if I should say inappropriate, but the only time you giving support to your altars is when, I don't know, when you drinking by yourself or something, or when you drinking with other people, but you're not doing anything separately. So spirit is kind of, and it's not, like I said, it's not a wrong or right way to do anything, but now it's just a different way we're gonna do things. It's just a different way we're gonna do things. So um this isn't like one of those little messy reads. So it says you are holding back on love, but the question is, you are holding back on love for someone else, or are you holding back on love for yourself? Your self-love is not what it could be, beautiful. It's time to return the love inward. Have compassion for yourself. Care for you, and then allow the love to flow naturally outward. Like I said, this ain't one of them messy readings. This one of them readings where it's like you doing something different. Remember what I said? Like, you can't be in a room lonely. You're doing something different. So now it's not about your spiritual work being done when you hanging out with other people, or when you talking to other people, or like when somebody else tells you to do it. Now it's about you kind of separating from the, I don't know the word that I want to use about these people. I don't, and not said people or energy. I want to say energies. That's what I want to say. I want to say energies. That's what I want to say. It's about growth now. Look, Three of Cups in reverse. I'm not about to take all this. Three of Cups in reverse, Empress in reverse, the Five of Cups, and then the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I guess I gotta take all this. So it's just like, pick up your 2 cups and go on and wait for your person or something. My girl probably taking a nap. She need rest. Because I know her dreams probably ants. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. So whatever you're getting right now is kind of just for you to enjoy. It's kind of for you to enjoy. And focus on yourself and do something for yourself, pouring back into yourself. So another thing too about the Divine Mother, right? The crazy thing is like when you take care of yourself, when you're taking care of yourself, right? Not being selfish though, right? Not being selfish, but having like really a clear boundary. Okay, it's clear. It's so motherfucking clear. People can see and wave, but they can't cross it. You know, so having a clear boundary on the type of energy that you let in your space, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a mother figure, a child figure, a friend figure, or anything like that, right? It doesn't have to come from a person per se. I mean, shit. It really just feels like you got clear boundaries about letting somebody back in your energy anyway, because it's in reverse. So it's like you're not about to celebrate with motherfuckers that you don't really fuck with either. Damn. This shit could be saving you a lot of money too. And giving you a fucking peace of mind. The Knight of Wands. So, I don't know. Somebody could be trying... Clear. This shit crazy. I don't know. It's a lot of self-love that, you know, could be taking place like in the future, in the near future. Like, shit, this shit could be happening tomorrow. I don't know. Somebody washing their hair too. I just seen somebody wash their hair. Look, Ace of Pentacles. When you take care of yourself, like divinely, like here go these blessings. And I was picking up today, right, about inactivity happening when you feel like you don't have all the material that you need to do what you need to do. Or just like having support. Or just having support, Nine of Swords. But like Divine really is saying like let go of that energy. Let go of that energy because you do have support. I'm going to take these Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Empress card. All right, so look, this is something else that just came through too, right? Let me see what this is because I feel as if like even struggling being a single mom, right? Being a single mom, not being able to do certain things for your kids or whatnot, I really feel like you're going to be looking back on that like, okay. Because at the end of the day, you are getting the Nine of Pentacles energy, right? And it says, no matter what happens outside myself, I am safe. And it says, don't focus on monetary, focus on spirit. And that's exactly what I was getting. If you got to walk away, somebody could be walking away from, I don't know, an emotional feeling, a fucking nightmare or some shit. I don't know why I'm picking up on that energy too. And it's like, don't focus on, I'm going to be broke, I ain't going to be able to take care of my kids, or if this is what you're struggling with, the Hierophant in reverse. And I feel as if this is another test that's coming. I feel as if this is one of those tests that's coming. With Spirit, it's like, are you going to fall off your path again? If I take away some of the things that, you know, has kind of made you very comfortable, but not really on your path for sure, right? Are you going to fall off your path again? Are you going to stop doing what you're supposed to be doing? Eight of Cups, the Hierophant in reverse. just got another message. Somebody could be getting a like getting some money or whatever the case is, and spirit is saying don't focus on monetary, focus on spirit, right? And man, I don't know. I don't know if they saying something about somebody being an alcoholic, being drunk, or being drinking, or whatever the case is, right? And like the alcohol, there could be an addiction or something. Or either these are people that are around you that are addicted to something. And they could be wanting to get clean. Could be reaching out to you, wanting to get clean. Could be a Taurus. And these could be two different types of drugs that's happening here. Or addictions. Let me not say drugs, though. Let me not say drugs. Addictions. It could be alcohol, but then it could also be like food, too. The King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Death card. So, somebody could be, I don't know. Damn. Like, the shit that I just picked up on is so crazy. I don't know. Am I trying to let that? That shit is crazy. That somebody could be transitioning, and this is going to cause somebody else to drink, but it's also going to give them some money. Two of Swords. And they like, you need to still do everything you need to do spiritually. Somebody could be, oh, this is so crazy. There could be a man that's transitioning. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, a man that's transitioning. Damn. Okay, so another thing that I had channeled today. Look at that. Sacrifices at the bottom of the deck. Another thing that I had channeled today, right, was it was a man transitioning. And it was a woman doing something to him. That shit crazy. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse? Codependency. And then sacrifices again at the end of the day. So somebody could be driving a masculine, crazy as fuck. Why am I picking up on this? This is so crazy. And they're going to need your help, or they're going to want your help. And this could be spiritually with the Nine of Swords in the back of all of this. This could be spiritually. Yep, the King of Swords. All right, so the gifts that are coming in is the gift of mediumship, right? It's a gift of mediumship that I feel like people are picking up on. The Page of Wands in reverse with the King of Swords. And, oh, there's two things that's happening, right? There's two things that's happening. There is a spirit that I am picking up on, because there's a light energy, then there's a dark energy, right? But this isn't like a dark demonic energy. This is just a abusive energy. I don't know. Okay, so back to the ancestral message, right? So the ancestors are basically saying, like, we're giving you a gift, right? But you need to do some protection work to get this gift, to avoid a energy transfer or something. I don't know. So do a protection ritual before or cleansing bath ritual before you receive this gift. All right. What's the Page of Wands in reverse? Yep, the Seven of Pentacles. So you definitely need to do that shit. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And if you've been inactive or you feel as if you've been active as you're getting these gifts, Six of Pentacles, as you're receiving this gift or whatnot, you need to just make sure that, shit, you need to make sure you're doing what you need to be doing. Oh, this right here, Allah, right? And it's another thing too. I don't have it over here. I know I don't. It's in the bathroom. It's called Blue Nile, I think. Nile. It's like a little blue thing. You mix that with that olive, and it literally gets things moving. You can add coffee to your bath. You can add. If I add coffee, I may add honey too. I don't know why. Okay, but that gets things moving as well too. Giving yourself a sugar bath. And just know that, like, some of the things that's happening right now, a lot of the things that's happening right now is literally it's doing two things, right? It's clearing the way for shit to be exposed, okay, to you, for you can see who, what, when you are supposed to be sharing whatever, whatever gifts that you get, and whether it be an actual pentacle, okay, or it be something that's spiritually enlightened. It says don't focus on monetary. So this could be something, don't focus on monetary, but it could be something that would help the community. Okay? Helping people, giving back. All right? But you got to make sure that you stay focused. One, so you also don't get spiritually attacked too. With that codependency or whatnot. Because, interesting. What's boundaries? Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Okay. And then the Five of Pentacles. That damn Three of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. So, having boundaries. Like, usually when you would let somebody sick, hurt, busted, spiritually broke. Listen, this emotionally broke, mentally broke, physically broke, when you would let those people come in, like, stay with you or be in your energy or whatnot, it's now time for you to, like, set boundaries. Like, I don't know, deep boundaries. Taurus Mercury. Yep. I don't know why I just heard, like, I went through the code with you. So this could be, this, whatever this situation, this could have took place, like, when it was cold outside. Like, motherfuckers was really trying shit. Or they was trying to be in yo. Or maybe that's when you was making retarded ass choices. What's up under that Ace of Swords with, yeah, Seven of Pentacles not doing the work. So there is a moment in the middle, in the present moment right now, right? There's, in the present moment, it's not that you're not doing anything. You're doing a lot, right? Give yourself grace, right? In the present moment. In the present moment. It just doesn't feel like that, right? And then you have some irritation irritation where things kind of like slow down. All right. Somebody could be speaking out, saying something. Blocking your finances, holding up your check. Those ain't even the cards I want to pull. I want to pull these energy cards. And now shit is going to be working out. Let me see. All right. Let's see. Give me the energy on boundaries. Storm warning. 10th house and then journey in reverse. So second and 10th house. So definitely your finances, how you make your finances, and who, what, when, and why. All that shit. So somebody could have been in your business. Could have been a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Scorpio. Why do we care about this? The Death card and the Two of Wands in reverse. The Death card and the Two of Wands in the reverse. I don't know. I think somebody probably said some shit that they just can't come back from. I don't know. You haven't. A lot of, you know what? It's a lot of that playing out right now. Like replaying the conversations. I don't know if you said something or you didn't say something when they said something or whatever the case is. But that shit been on your mind. All right. How do we move to the present moment? The World card. Let that shit go. Let that be the end of it. That's the end of that. And the minute that you let that shit go, I feel like you moving into the present moment. I feel like you are moving into a Nine of Pentacles state. And you're realizing that you had 5 cups. You brought them bitches on the tray. 3 of them fell over right before they got to, you know, right before they got to where they supposed to be going. 3 of them fell over. Like, Spirit was like, get this shit out of here. Get this shit out of here. Now take the 2 fucking cups. Take that back to, pull out some motherfucking libations. Take that back to your altar. You over here drinking and shit and doing God knows what with God knows who. Present moment. With a King of Pentacles. And Judgment in reverse. Ain't nobody judging you. Ain't nobody judging us. Okay? I don't be doing that. I don't be doing that. But even if look, I'm like, I don't be doing that. I ain't judging y'all either. But listen, even if this is about growth, right? This is about growth. This ain't one of those type of, I can't even say it again. Okay, listen. Oh, look, I ain't even see this down on my lap. The Ace of Pentacles. I forgot that had came out in those cards. Somebody's past could be catching back up to their present moment about when they were doing some shit for some money, or when they got, I don't know, something. It's kind of, it's so crazy with the Judgment in reverse. It's like 2 things that's coming out, right? I don't know. It's been a balance all day. In the present moment, it's been a balance all day, right? I've been going between Cardi B. Well, let me first start with God, right? Let me first start with the Divine Mother. I've been going between a meditation. I've been going between a meditation, right? A silence meditation. And then into Cardi. Okay? Okay, giving us the water you drank. Listen. and then going into Cardi B, right? And it's been like a real balance. It's been a real balance. Okay, Judgment in reverse. So I talked about false witnessing. So I feel as if somebody judged you, and about not even just like how you got your money. It could be about how somebody that you was dating, that you was with, or that you are dating, that you're with, how they're being judged, right? This could be somebody that you felt was a friend that you was drinking with, smoking with, shit, just sharing with. At the end of the day, shit, probably breaking bread with that bitch. 6 of Wands. So I feel like somebody could have made, I don't know, like a prejudgment towards you. Or they can be making a prejudgment towards you right now. Like right now. And man, what's that little that meme that I think I just shared? It was like every time every time somebody do something, every time a hater hate, that's what I'm gonna change it to. I don't know what it say now. But every time a hater hate, I check my bank account to see if it, changed anything. But I just don't feel like this is like financially, right? Like this isn't, this some real shit. Like maybe the finances ain't financing right now, right? That's kind of what I'm getting here. But spirit is spiriting right now. Okay. So it's like you're successful with some type of activity that you've been doing, and somebody like passed judgment on you, and now you're getting ready to get paid for that shit. That's what's happening in the present moment. Look, the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Wands in reverse. Also, like, ignoring confrontation. How we moving into the future, though? Like, how we overcome all this bullshit and just focus on spirit? How we moving into the future, okay? Thank you so much, Divine. 2 of Swords. This is another card that irritates me, right? But the 2 of Swords, it really shows a lot of balance. It shows a lot of balance, like being able to do shit with your eyes closed, right? So that means that, let's see, she got a bang in here. She got a bang. But you know what? That could be, I don't know, that shit could be significant too. Somebody got a fucking bang. That'd be cute. Let's bring bangs back. I got my hair locked now. I can't bring no bang back. The Page of Pentacles. Making decisions, moving into the future. One, don't take help from abusive people. Whether they spiritually abuse you, mentally abuse you, physically abuse you. Okay, which one did what other one did I leave off? I don't know, financially abuse you. Like, don't take no help from them. If you got to do that shit by yourself, do that shit by yourself. Even if they abuse you in the past. Okay? Like, you don't want no fucking charity. You don't want no secondhand shit. I mean, and I'm not saying that this is like spiritually secondhand shit. Okay? Like, after they didn't give their love to somebody else and then they come over and they try to give their love to you, or secondhand support. Now that shit sound crazy, but let me break secondhand support down too. You could have did it when I asked you to, or how I asked you to, or now they want to be in control of something. Okay, the King of Swords is up under this shit somehow, some way. They want to be in control of something. And it's just about you having clear boundaries and not being tied to them. I told y'all, look, that damn Aquarius in reverse. And damn, the 9 of Swords, both of them is out upright. 9 of Swords. If they hurt you in the past, they gonna hurt you in the future. So just leave that shit as one of those little stories. Look, the five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Leave that as one of the chapters in your book. Like, start writing your motherfucking book or something. I don't know. Shit, start journaling. Start journaling. Write in a motherfucking journal every day. Like, We're not, I mean, no old friends that did you wrong, but no new friends either. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me get no weird ass new friends, okay? The ones that try to, you know, come into your dreams and shit. Uninvited. Look at that. The 7 of Wands. Uninvited. Like, who the fuck is holding all these other fucking wands? Like, you ain't even on the level that I'm on. Like, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. That you ain't even doing no motherfucking work. Motherfuckers ain't even doing no motherfucking work and they want to come into your energy and try to help you. That shit is crazy. They like, nah. I did it like this. I had to go through something like this. Okay? No. 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 And it's just like cutting all access off. That's what the Two of Swords is about. Cutting off all access in your sleep. Like, oh, building boundaries in your sleep. Intentionally go to sleep. When you look, the 7 of Swords. Okay, so it could be some dream magic going on here in the future. Listen. Okay, listen. When you go to sleep, right? This is the exercise. All right. This is how you start to control your sleep. Okay, like what you doing the planes. All right. This how you control. This is how you start to control it. One, sleep with water in your room. Right. Sleep with water somewhere in your room. If you can't put it up under your bed, sleep with it very close to you. Right. Oh wow. So Dreamstones is good. Dreamstones is good, right? And I like to have a sword, right? Something that I declare as a sword when I am awake, right? So for instance, I think this is a cellulite, right? I'm like, this is my spiritual sword. I send a lot of white light into the point of this, right? It don't have to be pointy. It could be anything, right? Whatever is going to be your spiritual sword. Now, this is a red jasper, right? This is a red jasper. The great thing about red jasper is that it goes with the root chakra, Capricorn energy, right? It goes with the root chakra, and which is Archangel Michael energy as well, too. Like, look at that. So, we're going to get the point, okay? And we're going to send a lot of white light into here, okay? A lot of white light. Because white light will break apart anything, okay? You're going to intentionally go to sleep with your sword, okay? Sound crazy, but what you're going to do is you're going to lay there all pretty, right? And even if your mind slips to other stuff or you ain't sleepy, I mean, when you get real tired and you start thinking about all types of other stuff, set the intention. I am going in my sleep with my spiritual sword that cuts through any darkness, any ties, any cords or whatever. And I plan to sever anything that needs to be severing, right? And then you envision over you a shield, okay? So I like the pyramids. I put myself in a pyramid, okay? So, and I in a desert that has water up under it too. Because inside the pyramid, when you start digging inside the pyramid, when I get ready to bury my cement box, up under the pyramid is water. Okay? So this is all the details that I be envisioning. Okay? So shit that I'm sending up the river, it goes there. Or I can take it outside, okay? And bury it in the quicksand. So, but I stay inside the shield when I'm sleeping, right? And I envision myself inside of this pyramid made of, I don't know, gold or whatever. I don't know. But do yours. Surround yourself in blue light, white light, and just try to envision that before you go to sleep. Okay? This is what keeps these thieves out of your dreams. It starts. It helps. It really does. What's the 7 of Wands in reverse with the 9 of Swords? And then also just saying, look, the Ace of Wands, look, inactivity. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Also saying your mantras. Spirit, like, I'm going to have to beat you over the head. You could start seeing, like, your finances being in a place where you're not used to your finances being. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Seven of Wands? The Eight of Cups, and then the Page of Swords. So definitely feel like somebody could be talking. It could be a party. It could be a celebration. Somebody could be drunk talking. They trying to get you off of your cool too. Damn. Yep. The Eight of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Moon card. Somebody could be talking about your lover. Either talking about your lover or your kids. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? Fucking retards. The Three of Cups in reverse. Them bitches. These bitches. These bitches. Spirit is, listen, Spirit is just saying, like, walk away. Walk away. And then when you walk away, guess what? They might still pop up in your dream. That's why you gotta prepare yourself for this shit. People doing any and everything to get back into people's energy. Like, please. Please. Spiritually, mentally, financially. I don't know. I also feel like ever since you maybe unattached from somebody or something, they could be having like financial problems and they need your help. And that shit is crazy. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And an air sign. I don't know. I ain't about to keep letting motherfucking drunk ass, retarded ass bitches irritate my soul, though. And y'all shouldn't either. Fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius are definitely having a fixed quality. Aries, blood moon. And then it says, Nessus. This asteroid is the name for Nessus, a violent and devious catar in the Greek mythology. Although they are asteroid meanings can be difficult to face, Nessus can unlock areas of pain in our lives so that we can begin to heal. Okay, so trust the path. Trust the path. And it said a blood moon occurs during the lunar eclipse when the earth is between the sun and the moon. And the earth position causes the sun to appear in a reddish orangish tint. Somebody got a moon sign, Leo. During this time, the moon energy is extra intense and can bring opportunities for personal discovery, manifesting of deep held dreams and desires. So, listen. And then Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. And then a fixed sign. So, somebody definitely needs to tap into their Aries energy and get out of their Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. Their fixed sign energy. And you stuck on, okay, this is how I usually do things, and this is what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so Spirit is definitely opening it up to do something differently. Chiron in reverse, okay? To do something differently. Then being a wounded healer. And then the moon card. And then waxing gibless. So it says this phase is when you take matters into your own hands and consider possible adjusts. And the possible adjust where continued expansion needs to take place in your life. Okay, people born in this phase are purposely driven and care deeply about others' well-being. Yeah, no, it's time to focus inward though. Cancer. On you and your children too. And then on your children's, on your emotions, on your mother if you have no children. Like it's really like focusing. It's focusing on yourself, but like if you have a desire to take care of other people, right? One, like take care of your house. Not just your house, but like even like your mother instead of like, I don't know, somebody else's mama. Rather, even if your mama is a different age, then somebody else's mama. Like, do people have kids? They need to focus on themselves, they own relationships, the people that they have around them, and then waxing crescent. And it says this phase gives you a chance to test out your goals with some refreshed energy. Yeah. And then fire sign, Aries, Leo, Saturn. So definitely with some discipline. And then Uranus. Like definitely with some discipline. And then Aries. The Greek name for the Greek goddess of chaos. This asteroid energy is associated with disruption, loss, catastrophe events. In order to fully understand Aries' chaotic lesson, take a peek at the planet she connects to and what house she sits in. Do not despair when she shows up in your chart. She may be drawing attention to injustices and imbalances in your life and helping you learn to stand up for yourself. Oh my goodness, I'm loving these cards. I'm gonna get one more. Saturn. Saturn is often considered the father of chaos. Of course he is. Saturn, I got a little goddamn mosquito or some shit. Saturn helps us learn from previous mistakes as we embark on a future project, encouraging. What happened?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Saturn is also, it says, Saturn helps us learn from previous mistakes as we embark on future projects, encouraging us towards our destiny. Saturn is also associated with our personal karma, holding us accountable for our past decisions and helping us learn from them. Saturn changes signs every 28 to 30 years. So somebody is going through a Saturn return or has already been through one. And it's just like, damn, I made a lot of mistakes when I was between 28 and motherfucking 30. I just seen this meme and it was like, I want to go back to when I was 14. I done figured out three new ways to fuck up my life. So somebody could be in their late 40s or either late 30s. Obligations in reverse and then passive income. So definitely like Saturn is saying like, hey, you become unfocused on how you get like, you know, little money to do what you need to do. You just need bare minimum. Like you don't even need a lot of income, but you do need to take care of your obligations. And then also during this time, Spirit is saying, like, you know, read over contracts clear as day. Decisions and conditions. Like, don't decide on no. If somebody is giving you like conditions, you got to do this in order to fuck with me or deal with me, or I don't know, like be quiet too. I feel like you should be speaking up or saying something. Okay, 3 of Cups in reverse. I don't know. I'm trying to learn something else. Or you could have this transit in your zodiac sign, this Aries, Eris. You can have that in your birth chart. Travel and pressure. You can have it sitting near your Chiron and then walk away in reverse. I think that little mosquito is fucking me up too. Little fucker. And you could be learning something. Okay, doing something, having some type of passive income that's been making you a little money. And now somebody could be challenging you and giving you a decision to either walk away, stop doing something. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse, Empress sitting at the bottom of the deck. This could be like a relationship too. The Moon card with the 2 of Cups. It could be like even just having a relationship. I don't know. With people that maybe you volunteer with, or I don't know. I don't know if it's just like volunteering, but this isn't something that you do all the time because it says passive income. Okay. It's something that you don't feel obligated to do. I don't know. And it could be something spiritual. Hierophant in reverse and the 2 of Cups. Wanting to work with somebody spiritually, you found out, you know, somebody could be hiding some shit or something. I don't know. That shit crazy. The King of Cups with the 9 of Cups. Okay. The King of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be hiding that they're a fucking alcoholic or that they drink too much. This could be you as well too. Not taking care of your obligations. And I don't know why this energy just keep coming up. I feel like yeah. And then look, the 5 of Swords in reverse. It's the same shit. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. All right, so I think that's it. This is things that we could be working on right now. These are things that we could be working on right now. Okay. That would be better to work on and to be working on right now. I don't be liking people to guess in my readings and stuff about what they be about. Like, and some of them is cool. Like, if it applies, let it fly, you know? If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? But I feel like today, this needed to be something different because we needed to get prepared. And I know the moon cycle has passed, but I really felt like the energy was, what's that? Oh, okay. Why you cleaning up your room? Okay. These are things that we have to work on, you know, in order not to get distracted. Because it's a lot of distracting ass energy that will make you want to just like, do I really feel like dealing with this? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. All right, spirits, they have deep boundaries. Deep boundaries. You have an inner knowing to things. And if you have to, you know, normally you wouldn't like second guess like your thoughts or whatever the case is, right? But now spirit is saying like, don't second guess them, right? Don't second guess them, but pay attention to what the first thought is. Pay attention to what the first thought is, okay? Because sometimes we have multiple things going on at one time. Multiple things going on at one time. And somebody can think that you're not busy and want to invade your space. And there need to be clear boundaries set right now. Yeah, I definitely need to order another shell. Alright, I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to charge up my damn self. I'm about to read. I'm putting a cover over me during my sleep. Get my shields and everything ready. I don't think nobody gonna come into my dreams though, because Callie is here. She hitting. It's too much of that. Okay, so y'all say y'all mantras, say y'all prayers, and sleep with a spiritual sword. I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.